notices saying that we no longer dealing with this guy. How do we get in contact with y'all? And basically, we replied back, don't worry, just keep doing the videos and keep in contact with us. And then appoint yourself ahead over that, man. And just keep it moving, man. We can't stop and meditate for 3 weeks as of what we're going to do, man. The scriptures speak of being a quick judgment, man. A lot of you guys are not of quick judgment, man, of a quick mind. You got to make quick decisions, man, which a lot of you guys can't do. And a lot of you guys don't have no business even being leaders, man. Some little thing come along and you just fall apart, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, because since Elder Tar is speaking about the church of Corinth, this is 1 Corinthians 5 and 11. It says, but now I have written unto you not to keep, by the way, this is Paul speaking, I have written unto you not to keep company if any man that is called a brother be a fornicator, or covetous, or an adulterer, or a railer, or a drunkard, or an extortioner. With such an one, know not to eat. And that's what that Trinidadian guy is. He's nothing but an extortioner. So we're not to keep company with a person like that.
That's right.
This is 1 John chapter 5, verse 16. If any man see his brother sin a sin which is not unto death, he shall ask, and he shall give him life. For them that sin not unto death. There is a sin unto death. I do not say that he shall pray for it.
Now, what this guy did was a sin unto death, because him and his wife did, because his wife was down with it too. All right? She wasn't in the back, pulling the ends off of fucking string beans. All right? She wasn't chopping up coconut in the back, man. You know? The dutiful wife that didn't know what the hell was going on. She was getting that money, man.
And I heard that his wife, the Trini's wife, was calling some of the women and bragging about how much food they had in the fridge and all that stuff. So she was working the women while this guy was working the I don't even want to call him, working the men, you know. So basically, he was working on the minds of some of you out there, and then his wife was doing the same thing, but with the wives.
Well, because you're some weak-minded, simple-ass idiots, man, that shouldn't even be down with GMS, man. You know? Even them brothers, the head of, some of the heads of the Texas Dallas camp, they had put together something, and they were talking about what we're talking about right now, man. You know? Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms 109, 11 and 12. It says, let the extortioner catch all that he have, and let the stranger spoil his labor. Let there be none to extend mercy unto him, neither let there be any to favor his fatherless children. So, that's dealing with the extortioner.
That's right. That's right. Now let's go back to where we left off.
Back in 1 Corinthians 9 and 2. If I be not an apostle unto others, yet doubtless am I to you. For the seal of my apostleship are you in the Lord. Excuse me. Mine answer to them that do examine me is this. Have we not power to eat and drink and to drink? Have we not power to lead about a sister, a wife, as well as other apostles, and as the brethren of the Lord and Cephas? Or I only and Barnabas, have not we power to forbear working?
Let's start right there. What did Paul say concerning him and Barnabas? He said, have we not power to forbear working? Are we not in a power situation where we don't have to work and y'all supposed to supply to us? That's what the apostle Paul was saying. All right? Like Abba, now they told me back when he had his congregation, he didn't have to work. The congregation took care of him, man. He didn't have to he didn't have no job as a plumber or a construction guy or a truck driver. The congregation that he had gave enough money where he didn't have to work. His whole focus was on teaching his word, man. All right? Because even, hold that and give me Acts 6 and 1. Go ahead.
Acts chapter 6, verse 1. And in those days when the number of the disciples was multiplied, there arose a murmuring of the Grecians against the Hebrews, because their widows were neglected in the daily ministration.
The ministration meaning what? Going back to Acts the 4th chapter, when they set up that, what Esau calls a commune, and they brought their monies together, there were widows of the Grecians, which were Israelites that spoke the Greek tongue, that went to say, well, we need this. And there were Israelites that were born in Jerusalem, like, look, we don't got to give y'all nothing. Y'all really ain't Israelites. You know? You know, y'all talk Greek. You don't dress right. So this is what Peter had to do.
Then the 12 called the multitude of the disciples unto them, and said, It is not reason that we should leave the word of the Most High and serve tables.
Right, to deal with that business. Because Paul and the apostles, which were the heads, Peter and the apostles, and Paul, their focus was on teaching his word, man. Breaking things down. Going into these scriptures. Because a lot of you guys in GMS that think you on the same level as the elders, but you couldn't even pass Daniel the 11th chapter test. Some of you guys talking about your computers were broken down for the last 5 weeks. One guy said, well, I didn't even know we had supposedly a leader. Now, that might be true or it might not be true, all right? I'm not going to judge you on that. I'm not going to waste time in figuring out whether that really happened or not, because some of you do have legitimate excuses, but some of you guys are full of shit. And another thing, a lot of you guys in the beginning, when we came on YouTube in 2007, 2008, 2009, a lot of you guys were on fire, man. A lot of you guys, hey, you had guys with beards almost as long as Aaron. Some of you guys abandoned your beard. You took your beard, you cut your beard off, man. You look like a regular nigga in the street. And you ain't making videos like you used to make. I'm going to tell you just like it is. A lot of you guys are not on fire. You on fire in 2008, 2009, maybe even 2010. Some of y'all as far as 2011. But the last couple years, you guys are lost. Some of you guys, the fire went out, and you're still in GMS, and you just waking, sitting around. You're just sitting around, just waiting for something to happen, man. Ain't doing a goddamn thing, man. You don't have the fire that you used to have, man. And what did the Lord say in Revelation, the third chapter? He was at the 14th verse on down, and I used to always read that to my camp, which I have over 50 members, and all those guys fell out except for really a couple guys. All the rest of those guys went back into the world, man. And I ran into a lot of them. And when they see me, they put their head down, or they'll tell you that they're still in the truth. Here they got a face smoother than a baby's ass. They got a goddamn head, a bald head, balder than Mr. Clean, and they talking about they still in the truth. And I always ask the same question, well, where's your camp at, brother? I want to go.